Hello student, I'm a math teacher at Yad Private School. My name is Dilan. I will explain fourth lesson in chapter 2. It's factoring by a common factor. We have three ways to factoring by a common factor, okay? Factor out a term, factor out a bracket, and by grouping. How we can factor out a bracket, a term? We need to find GCF for number and the smallest power for variable, okay? This term may be number, maybe variable, or maybe number and variable together. We have 12x power of 4 plus 8x power of 2 minus 6x. What's the GCF? GCF is 2. Right, because all numbers can divide by 2. 12 can divide by 2, and 8 can divide by 2. Also 3 can divide by 2. And what's the smallest power? X power of 1. So I will write 2x. 12 divided by 2 is 6. X power of 4 divided by x power of 1 will be x power of 3. As you know, we need to minus the power if it's divide. Plus as it is, 8 divided by 2 will be 4. X power of 2 divided by x will be x power of 1. Minus as it is, 6 divided by 2 will be 3. X power divided by x will be 1, so we don't need to write 1. We need to get the bracket in simplest form. The second question equal, the GCF for them will be 3 because all number can divide by 3. And as you see, the last term without variable, so we can't divide or factor out a variable. 3 divided by 3 will be 1, so we get x power of 2. Plus 9 divided by 3 is 3, x as it is, plus 3 divided by 3 will be 1, and close the bracket. The last question for factor out a term equal 4, 1, 3. There's no GCF for it, but the smallest power is t power of 2. I will factor out t power of 2. Negative 4 as it is, t power of 4 divided by t power of 2 will be t power of 2. Plus t power of 3 divided by t power of 2 will be t power of 1. Okay, negative 3 as it is, t power of 2 divided by t power of 2 will be 1, so 3 times 1 also is 3, so we need to close the bracket. A term that we factored out is number and variable, number and just a variable. What's mean factor out a bracket? Sometimes we get two terms with same bracket, so we can factor out a bracket. As you see, that two brackets are the same, so we can factor out a bracket. Equal will be x minus 3, close the bracket, and there's 9 and negative x are left, so I will write them in another bracket, will be 9 minus x. This is how we can factor out a bracket. As you see, we have two brackets. Just here we have y plus 4. The second bracket is 4 plus y. So I will write t as it is, y plus 4 as it is. Just swap them, will be y plus 4. Now we get same bracket, so it will be y plus 4 and another bracket t minus 5. That's how we can swap a number. Another case that we have, again we have x minus 1 and the second bracket is 1 minus x. So I will write them as it is, swap them. This negative 4x, so it will be negative x plus 1, okay? Now, they are not the same bracket. We can factor out a negative number, okay? The first term as it is. Negative times positive will be negative, x as it is. Negative divided by negative will be positive x. Positive divided by negative will be negative 1. Or we can say change the sign. For them will be positive will be negative, negative will be positive, positive will be negative when we factor out a negative number, a negative sign. Now they are same bracket, so it will be x minus 1, and second bracket will be 2 minus x. And what about grouping? Okay, grouping, there's 4 terms. We need to make a group between first and second, third and fourth, so we can factor out. It's mixed between factor out a term and factor out a bracket. Question 13. We can make a group between them. Okay? Now, the factor out term, or the common factor between that two terms, is just x power of 2. Bracket, divide x power of 3 by power x power of 2 will be x, plus 4x power of 2 divided by x power of 2 will be 4. Plus between them, and a common factor between them, it's just 2. 2x divided by 2 is x, plus 8 divided by 2 is 4. We get same bracket, so factor out a bracket, and second bracket contains x power of 2 plus 2. What should we do if there is a negative in the middle? Okay, and also this question is a negative between them in the middle. Sometimes we can swap it. This is positive, this is negative. I will swap them. It will be x 6x power of 3 minus 9x power of 2 plus 8x minus 12. Now we get a positive in the middle. Now we can make a group. Okay, for this bracket, 3x power of 2 is a common factor. 6x power of 3 divided by 3x power of 2 will be 2x minus 9 divided by 3 is 3. X power of 2 divided by x power of 2 will be 1. Plus in the middle, the common factor between them is 4, will be 2x minus 3. Both numbers can divide by 2, but we need GCF, greatest common factor. Now we get a common bracket, so it will be 2x minus 3, second bracket 3x power of 2 plus 4. What should we do if we can't swap them? They are both negative, so I will write first bracket 6x power of 3 plus 9x power of 2, close the bracket, negative 12 minus 8x as it is in the second bracket, and it's plus between them because this negative is just for 12, not for both of them, so I will put this negative in the second bracket with 12 and add plus between them. Okay, now a common factor between them will be 3x power of 2, so divide them will be 2x minus plus 3. Okay, plus between them, a common factor between them is 4, will be negative 3 minus 2x. Now they are not the same order, we can make them a same order, swap them, will be negative 2x minus 3. Now this is for it's negative, positive here, and it's negative. We can factor out a negative, will be 3x power of 2 2x plus 3. This will be negative 4. This will be positive 2x. This also will be positive 3. Now we get the same bracket, so we can factor out it, okay? And it will be 3x power of 2 minus 4. Sometimes we can swap them to make the middle sign is positive. Sometimes we can't swap it because both term in the second bracket are negative, so we need to put the middle negative in the second bracket, and we can factor out it and continue our solution. The last questions, it's about trinomial. Sometimes we have three terms, we can't make a group for them or factor out a number. We need to solve it by factoring trinomial, okay? 2x power of 2 minus 5x minus 3. As you see, there is no GCF for it, and there is no common variable between them. So we need to find or open two brackets, okay? This is positive. Positive times negative is negative. Negative times negative is positive. Now, it's contain 2x times x. So I will put 2x here and x here. This is contain 3 times 1, okay? We need to try it if it's 3 is here or 1 is here. For example, I will put 3 here and 1 here. We need to try with it. So multiply them will be negative 3x. Multiply them will be will be 2x, so when we minus them will be negative x. So we don't get a middle term, so it's incorrect. We need to change it, okay? I will write 2x is here, okay? X is here. Three is here and 1 is here. Let's try. Multiply them will be negative 6x. Multiply them will be positive 1x. Minus them it will be negative 5x. So we get the middle term. Okay. Second bracket. Again, it's three terms. We need two brackets. Positive times negative, negative, negative times positive is negative. So we get both bracket by negative. X contain x times x, so I will write x here and x here. This contain 3 times 1. Because both brackets are negative, I will write as it is. Let's try. Negative 3 times x will be negative 3x. X times negative 1 will be negative 1x. Add them by negative will be negative 4x. Do we get the middle term? Yes, that means it's correct.